they're all set.
Okay, welcome everyone to the Hamlin Conservation Advisory Board. The exits are to the left and the right of the door, and the handicap is to the right, and there is an AED implement across the hall from us should we need it. Cheryl, could you please hold for
Rob Westcott, who's excused. Janine Clark. Here. Carrie Whipple. Here. Steve Rutherford.
here? Thank you. Advise everyone to turn off their cell phones. And anything else? And that moves us right into the approval of the minutes. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes that you know
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from January
of? Motion's
27th.
been moved to accept the minutes. Move second that we approve the minutes. Cheryl, can you poll, please?
Janine Clark.
Yes.
Carrie Whipple. Yes. Steve Rutherford.
Yes, so carried. Can we approve Janine's appointment as vice chair? So,
Yes, we can.
okay,
And they only vote for and accept for chair people.
okay,
We don't have a quorum. So we can't do it until March.
okay.
Because I was planning on abstaining this way.
You don't have to. You can step into my seat and I'll step over yours. Okay. We'll take care of it next month. Let's go right into the reports. Janine, what have you got for us?
Planning board, Monday, February 3rd. The first item on the agenda was the public hearing, and because it was in the housing area behind Tops, there were a lot of people there that wanted to speak, so they held a meeting in the gym, which was a good idea because there were a lot of people who came express their ask questions and express their opinions. The application was from North Coast Ventures LLC for Hamlin Meadows Section 4 for the senior housing. This is a final multiple lot subdivision. They're proposing to develop Section 4 in this senior zone to include 19 additional lots. Original homes that are there now, it's a new building. He was not going to do the condo association, which is what was held, which they used for the all that's built out there so far. HOA specific just to those 19 lots. Which styles? Ranging from 1,200 to 1,600 square feet, depending on the lot size. As I said, a lot of people ask questions. One person is concerned about whether the pond would be enlarged, which may be something that would happen if they needed to fill for that. Somebody, there should be another entrance into for housing development since there are going to be additional homes. And I guess maybe down the line in the future, because if there's still room to even build more houses, there is a possibility to have an entrance off of T. But,
That'll be quite a while. Apparently, it's not until like the 6th and 7th
right,
area.
right, so it's getting fully built out. So, but it's possibly something in the future. And we're asking concerned about noise if they have generators and AC units. So, people have a chance to express their opinions and ask their questions. And the planning board chair added that the generators and AC units will be in the rear yard, so that it will be less active. Because of to approve the application to develop section 4 with the following conditions: the AC and generator unit will be placed in the rear yards for noise. There will be sod in the front yards with planting and shrubs and landscaping, and all the residents shall be 55 or older, and all the homes will, as a senior community, so that was. Next on the agenda was a special use permit from Anthony Piano. He was seeking this special use permit to operate a business called ADP Lawn Mowing and Property Maintenance from the barn on his property. Previous owners of that property has special use permit for a welding shop. And there were questions as to whether he had enough room for outside storage, because it's a landscaping business, and you have mulch and topsoil and stone and such. And there were also concerns about parking. The business will run from May through October with 8 employees. But he has several trucks and trailers and a dump body and so on. The chair asked if there was a plan. He asked for a parking plan and also a plan to include the height of the material that he would possibly be storing behind the barn. This is an unlisted action under seeker, and the motion was made and seconded to schedule a public hearing for this application for March. Also on the agenda was a commercial site plan application for Ali Aliafe for it will be used solely for the purpose of tobacco sales and other products related to that. They will use make sure there is a condition that there will be no cannabis sold, because Hamlin has opted out of selling it. And he said that they would be selling like cigars, cigarettes. Motion was made and seconded to schedule him for a public hearing on March 3rd. Next thing on the agenda was another commercial site plan application, also in Tots Plaza. This is for John Savage of Lifesaver Appliance. He's proposing to operate a business for the retail sale of appliances. Doors to the south. Because it's in the Tots Plaza, for either one of those businesses, there's no issues with parking. The attorney had no issues. He will be selling new and used appliances, all with warranties. Motion and seconded to schedule this for a public hearing on March 3rd. The only other thing was a discussion, under discussion was town board liaison Phil Cova mentioned that they have a rough draft of the environmental protection. If they don't have it, then it should be ready very soon. That's it for the plan.
Alrighty, thank you, Janine. Unfortunately for the Fish Advisory Board, I had COVID, and was not able to attend. However, I know we were seeking funds to increase funds for our organization, so that we can continue to do the tracking and advertising on the internet through the company that we normally use. We'd like to start a little earlier and a little later, like adding 2 months to it. That would add another $1,000 or so to that we don't have right now. So we're going to the legislature and to the tourism board to see if we can get more money for that. Secondly, I'll be leaving Thursday to go to Suffner, New York, and I'll be representing the New York State Lake Ontario, Come Fish Lake Ontario board, and I'll be down there till Monday. There's only going to be one other person there from Cayuga County that is from the tourism board, and so I'll be there talking about fishing Lake Ontario and trying to get people to come up to our area versus all the other areas that I'm supposed to represent, and to come and fish Lake Ontario.
Where are you going?
It's down south in New York, down near New York City. We're right on the it's right on the New Jersey border, actually. My hotel is 3 miles away, and that's located in Moana, New Jersey. So my girls were very happy they were going to Moana.
So you're
And stay in a,
taking the kids with you?
oh yeah. Yeah. I got them a place with an indoor pool so they can swim and yeah, hopefully they can relax, hopefully the wife can relax and while I work. For the EMC board, the Natural Resources board meeting was canceled due to the fact that we couldn't get a hold of, couldn't get on the GIS website. I'm not sure what the problem was with that, but we know that they've added new layers to the GIS map. And I'm not even sure what layers they are yet. We didn't have a meeting. For the EMC board itself, we had Taylor Heating come in and talk about my view of it was they were trying to sell us heat pumps as an eco-friendly way of zero emissions and stuff, and they went through the pros and cons of having the heat pump in it. I couldn't see much difference between that and having a high efficiency furnace, a new one put in, gas or electric, that would do about the same thing. include the AC units in it. The biggest setback for the heat pump is that it's about $20,000 versus the $5,000 high efficiency furnace. So there are some drawbacks to it. What's that?
What's the lifespan of
They didn't say. And, been a good question for him though. Wish I'd thought of it.
them? That's okay, next time.
I would have stumped the chunk. But, yeah, it is fairly intensive. However, there's no, emissions supposedly coming from this heat pump, being all electric. It's a hot water system, basically. So you have, either under the floor coverage or baseboard heating. The other concern is that it would introduce more refrigerant into a household. Not that it's in a sealed container, just like any refrigerator or anything else, but they have to put it out there that, hey, you know, you're gonna get a little more refrigerant in the house, and yes, it's poisonous, yes, it can burn your house down and all that good stuff. But other than that, that was the whole meeting of the EMC. So, good time was had by all. And I drove home at 20 miles an hour from Scottsville.
That was speeding.
I said, this parkway will be plowed, there'll be no problems. It looks like pure whiteout from the time I got off 290 or 390. That's like, wow. Chug. A 20-minute ride took over an hour and a half. Good thing.
Gee, we should go to lunch for the other day.
So, do we have any information on the town board?
I have a couple things. Everybody got their water notices over the last few days, so, I won't find out exactly when the meeting is until next week, but I did bring up at the board meeting about a fifth board member for you guys, and, I got crickets. So.
Yeah.
Right, Cheryl?
Yes.
I just found out tonight Scout Park is back on again, so don't know if it's the same funding. It doesn't, the email doesn't say. Hopefully it will be. Doesn't even say what they're gonna do, so.
Well, that's where we plant our trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Weiler Road Bridge is slated for next spring.
Which one?
So it's the one that's south of Brick Schoolhouse.
Okay.
So that's due to get replaced next spring. So all the funding and everything is almost finalized, and stuff will be going out to bid. I know that Area 1 is closing. Do you guys have any idea when, are they starting this spring, or are they?
Are you talking about the park?
Yeah,
They started, it's closed.
okay. Because I want to make sure, because tomorrow's my other meeting, I want to make sure that they understand the park's not closed, it's just the Area 1.
I'll
So we
say
don't
a
have the
little-
problem that we
I'll say a
had.
little bit about that in my,
Yeah.
okay.
And then, they're redoing what they said for the boat launch on Sandy Creek. we revised the whole thing, so. Some of they're gonna be smaller, the parking's gonna be smaller, other stuff's longer, I don't know. I'm sure we'll probably understand more about what they're doing.
You know, one thing very first item was the two proposed accessible parking spots are no longer included in the proposal.
Right.
Yeah.
Handicap accessible.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming they mean by that, but,
Mm.
yeah. But the actual number of parking spaces looks like that's smaller, but the dockets, the pier itself will be bigger in some areas and smaller.
It's gonna go from 5 feet to 6 feet in width.
Yeah, we made comments on it, that we thought it was needed, much needed improvement.
Yeah, the ramp
Yeah.
needs to be improved.
Rob was concerned about turnaround space.
Yeah, turnaround spaces.
So it doesn't say on there, right, with it says,
I assume that our comments were submitted to somebody.
yeah, the accessible parking spots are no longer, the dock widths will increase from 5 feet to 6 feet. Upstream finger dock will no longer be installed. Apparently that was on the original plan. The length of the downstream finger dock will be increased from 32 feet to, or 32 feet to 36 feet. Parallel ramp reduced from 64 to 56. And the dock total reduced from 960 to 888, so it's gonna be a lot smaller. So I'm assuming that a turnaround will be a little harder even based off of that.
Yeah. Yeah, those big boats that use it, it's,
Yeah,
tough to get in, especially with the kayakers coming in and wanting to jump ahead of you when you're backing down a 30-foot boat and they are in a hurry and, you know, they crunch really well. You know, 100-pound kayak versus a 3-ton boat.
so that's all I've really got.
All right, zoning board,
So I
Carrie?
have the minutes from the Tuesday, January 21st, zoning board, meeting. So there was, on the agenda, there was an application for 3022 Brick Schoolhouse Road. The owner is proposing to operate a business to offer sports therapy for veterans and first responders, for free of charge through a nonprofit called The Last Call. That was scheduled. 14 Shore Acres Drive. They're seeking a coastal erosion hazard area permit to remove the existing dwelling and rebuild in addition that is within the CI area. It looked like they had already obtained their conservation corridor development permit. From the planning board with the condition of zoning was the same. 5848 West Potomac Beach Road, they were seeking coastal erosion hazard area permit to install generator, and they had already obtained conservation corridor development permit from the planning board. So there was no, that was the 21st, meeting on the 21st, there was no zoning board meeting on the 18th. It was canceled because of the weather. There was only one public hearing that was scheduled, so that would be rescheduled for the next meeting on Monday.
okay, everybody, okay for you to have the next one? All right.
I have a report on Henry Beach.
With that,
I have a report on Henry Beach.
okay,
Actually, really quick, can I just clarify? Cheryl, this is March 17th and this is the 24th for the next zoning board meeting. That should be the 24th.
That says.
On the meeting minutes for or the agenda for the February 18th meeting, it says 17.
I think it is a 17. I know, I see 17. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it is, okay.
For zoning.
For zoning? Okay, so it's just got to get changed on this.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Sorry. All right.
Okay,
There was no meeting of the Friends of Hammond Beach, Board of Doing, but, there was some information I was able to get up on, state parks, so record attendance in 2024. This is state one. Visitors will not be able to use the Area 1 parking area, but they can park at the main office. Applications for those lifeguard positions will be accepted through May 1st, age 16. And I have a website if anybody is interested in applying for that. I'll give that information to Sheila. So, if anyone's interested in being a lifeguard for any of the state parks and course, in particular, it's lifeguards for the summer.
alrighty. A motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting,
I'll move to adjourn.
I'll second.
all in favor? Aye. And we'll start up with the Hamlin Waterfront Committee, with the same members present. Any, do we have any referrals?
I did not get any referrals since the last meeting.
No referrals.
I was quiet.
Okay. Does anybody have any new or exciting information they need to share before I share? Hearing none, our tree order is in. I ordered the same amount of trees that we had last year, the same number of, the same types of trees that we ordered last year. They are all in stock, and we already have the invoice, and it's already been sent out. So we will have trees to pass out in April.
Looks like it's gonna be probably the 19th of.
19th of April, yeah,
19th,
From 9 to 12, from 9 to 11.
9 to 12.
I think we did 9 to 11.
I think we did 9 to 11.
Okay,
We might be out of town that day. I'll have to double check. Yeah.
okay. I'm sure my girls will be attending with me. Does anyone have anything else before this time? Hearing none, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll move to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Then moved and seconded that we adjourn, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So carried. Thank you very much. Be safe over the next month. Be happy. Ms. Cheryl,
Yes,
I talked to Mr. Mike German
yes,
about the drainage behind my house.
okay.
And he said I have to contact whoever we have for the state and for GEC. Do we have a
Okay, well, there's
DEC?
something to speak to Mr. German.
Huh?
Is it because you're on Sandy Creek that you have to contact? the
Well,
police?
yeah, because it's closed into Sandy Creek. from one. And he says, because the roadways are both
See you later.
state roads,
I carry.
Bye-bye.
he has nothing